Hey, this is Brian the Lion. Today, we're going to board onto the Pinta. Come on, go with us. If you like what we're doing, please make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so whenever we put something up new, you'll be the first to know. Thank you.
What you see in here, you got the Pinta, which is the medium-sized ship of the three Columbus ended up traveling on, and he was on the Santa Maria, though, the largest. He had to because he was the Admiral of the Ocean Sea. But he hated that ship. He actually wrote in his logbook, she sailed like a big fat slow pig. So when the Santa Maria actually ran aground at the second landfall, he made the Nina his flagship, and he liked her so much he actually purchased half share in that when he got back from the first trip. So this ship is actually 20% bigger than the original.
Wow.
So you're going to be seeing the ship would be 70 feet instead of 85, which is what this ship is. The reason we upscaled because she is actually 20% bigger, so as 6-footers like me don't walk all over the ship, not hit our heads.
Yeah.
What you see here on the doghouse here is actually would not be this way. It'd be up to about this point, and then they would have wood grates over top of it, and they would hatch open, and there would be a ladder going down here. This is just done because we upscaled her. We took some liberties to make her a little bit more functional for our storage and stuff. In this area here, we can slide this open, and we don't hit our heads. If this is open, we won't hit our head anywhere on this ship because we can go down the steps without bumping. Now the Nina, which is the most accurate, is actually 65 feet long, and she is accurate to the T. So her head heights are about this high. So that's was common because the crew were anywhere from 4'8" to 5 foot tall. Columbus was actually about 5'8". And so you guys would be perfectly comfortable.
We would have been fine.
So
I'd have been fine.
if you want to travel on our ships, Nina would be perfect. You could cook or you could be a deckhand.
have a newbie today to our channel, my son-in-law, Tim. And, you know her.
Columbus encountered pirates.
Really?
He actually got pretty good with his sword, so he's fighting the pirate one day, going left and right with him, left and right. Sooner or later, gets the sword right on the pirate's heart. He says, "Sir, before I run you through and take you to your maker, I got a couple questions for you. Tell me how you got your peg leg." He said, "Well, I was on the deck one day, cannonball come flying across the deck, took me leg right off, now I got a peg." That's so good. He says, "How in the world did you get your hook?" He said, "Well, I was fishing another day, reached over the side, give me fish, shark bit me hand, clean off. Now I got a hook." I said, "Man, you ain't even half lucky. I gotta ask, what's up with your patch?" He says, "Well, I'm up here on the poop deck one day. I look up and see no poops in my eye. I forget about my hook." He called himself lucky, but I think he was unlucky because he hit the deck shortly after that. That was the end for him.
To our raised half deck, otherwise known as the poop deck.
Poop deck.
Does anybody have any clues why this area is called poop deck?
I was about to ask why it's called poop deck.
The seagulls, maybe?
Seagulls? Actually, no. So before they set out on their journey, they enlisted a bunch of sailors to come aboard and be deckhands and stuff like that. But also, they had officers, and they also had a priest come along with them on their journey as well. So up here would be where the officers and the priests would be located. This would be their quarters and stuff like that. They would have a storage area such as this one. This thing right here is called our coffin.
That's lovely.
Yep. So that's where we have all of storage and stuff like that. Back then, they would probably have more value possessions in there, such as gold and stuff like that, if they had values and stuff like that. But in terms of why this is called the poop deck, so that when the priest came aboard the ship, he would bring along a rope doll. So we have one right here, actually, tied to the ship right here. And he would bring that and he would do his sermons and stuff like that once a week for the crew and stuff like that. But when he boarded the ship, he brought his doll and he blessed the ship for safe travels and stuff like that. And as you can see, a doll on string, otherwise known as a puppet, and in Spanish the term for puppet means poopita. So that's where we get the term poop deck.
Gotcha.
So
Nothing what you thought.
Nope.
The term poop deck, that's what you're walking around here right now. And then we have maps that we use for navigations across the board here, which you can look at. And then on the right side over there, we have a cannon over there that we still use. It's still used to this day. It's still active.
Vale.